What's up guys, African Weeb here, and in today's video I want to talk about why Ichigo never used Kido in the series. We all know Kido is one of the more prominent fighting styles in Bleach, coupled with the use of the Zanpakuto and some other styles. However, Ichigo himself hasn't even used it or even attempted to learn it. In today's video, I'm going to go over why I think Ichigo never attempted to use or learn Kido. If you've gotten this far in the video, I want you to know that I love and appreciate you so much. And if you want to support the channel, smash the like button. And if you want more videos like this, consider subscribing to us. First of all, we have to understand what exactly Kido is useful for in Bleach. There are 4 total fighting styles that every Soul Reaper has to learn in the Soul Society, regardless of whether they can use the Shikai or a Bankai. These styles are like the basics of being a Soul Reaper. These styles are Zanjutsu, Hakuda, Ho-Oh, and Kido. Zanjutsu is basically the sword technique learned by the Shinigami. It's basically their fighting style when it comes to using the Asauchi, which is the sword. The next is the Hakuda, which is basically hand-to-hand combat. You'd see this style in characters like Suifon or Yoriichi. And the next one is Ho-Oh, which is basically speed techniques like the Shumpo, which is flash step. And the last but not the least is the Kido, which is the point of this video. Kido is basically offensive and defensive abilities coupled with sealing techniques, kind of like ninjutsu in the Naruto series. And we can kind of say that technically Ichigo has kind of like mastered the first 3, which is Zanjutsu, Hakuda, and Ho-Oh. We can at least say Ichigo is at least prominent or captain level when it comes to the first 3. But why hasn't he learned Kido? Since at least it took time to learn the first 3. We could just simply say Ichigo has been occupied by a lot of things in the series, so like he hasn't got the chance to properly learn how to be a proper Soul Reaper. But that would be like a really base explanation, and that is why I've come up with 2 theories that are not surface level like the first explanation. The first theory here is that Kido requires years and years of training. So it would make sense that someone like Ichigo, who's like 2 years plus into the Soul Reaper business, hasn't even learned it. Another evidence of this is the fact that there's some characters in the series who have been training for hundreds of years and they still suck at using Kido. Example of someone like this is Renji. He literally sucks at using Kido, bro. So someone like Ichigo, who just came in the picture, can't just get into Kido like that. The second theory in this discussion is maybe Ichigo just can't learn Kido, because let's face it, he's not a real Soul Reaper. Like if you think about it, like he's not a real Shinigami. He's a hybrid of Quincy's, Holos, and the Shinigami, and even the Fullbringers. We haven't even seen anyone outside of the Shinigami use Kido. You can make examples like Kaname because he matched with the Olo, but if you notice that fight, he had a Chrysalis stage, which suggests that was the first time using that Holo form. But when he became that Holo, he did not use Kido, he used Zero instead. So that means it was purely a Shinigami before that transformation, and that is why he could use Kido before that fight. So Ichigo probably can't use Kido because of this reason. Let me know what y'all think of these theories in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like button, and if you want more Bleach videos like this, subscribe to us. It's been a Fake Weeb, and as always, see y'all in the next video.
私の霊圧で自戒しろ。ようこそ私のソウルソサエティへ。